Starved of the violence you heard of as children, and hoping it happens again, without knowing quite how it felt to be running at the sound of a bell, or in a valley near Lord, as you march on towards what you know could be your end. To say nothing more of nearly all of your friends. You angry or hungry men, pleasantly dreaming of soldiers and nurses, pure love stories blossoming then. Lovely origin myth that you'd fashion for yourself, but ignoring the scars that were left. The nightmare's so real, like you're back on the fields with the bombs coming down overhead. Life's thrown away like embers in an ashtray, and it baffles me, it churns me up so much to see. After all of this life, getting so much for free, how there's nothing out there that you'd really rather be than be on the attack. Put your own life on the line like it matters at all. But when it came to the fighting, you wouldn't get the goal. And you got your whole life, but you missed out on war. So there's nothing to thank. Do you think that I'm being unkind? I don't think of myself as easily offended, but I know when I'm seeing the signs of something we all thought was so well confined to a harder but simpler time, where the good could be good and the bad were just bad. And I'm sure you'd be on the front line, though I'm no longer sure just which side you'd be on. Have more faith in humanity you want. Well, if truth be told, I think that humanity's dependent on where and when you were born. And if we look at the stats, I don't fancy your odds. And it baffles me, churns me up, knowing to read so much anger directed in scrolls and in screeds at a generation who have not had it easy, though we weren't in a war. But then neither are you, but you want to fragment every cliff face we're climbing for a road you won't tread. And you got your whole life, but you pull ours to shreds like you don't care at all. You angry or hungry men, starved of the violence you heard of as children, and hoping it happens again.